Hey, feeling pretty good. Just got a new haircut. So let's go over here and see these monsters. These guys are pretty crazy. I don't know if this lets me, oh, it doesn't let me flip screen. So let's flip screen. I don't know if we get to see these guys or not. Hi. Hi. Yeah, hi. Aren't those guys pretty cool, man? Yeah, those are the water buffalo from down below, like South Colorado. Yeah, they came from the prison down there. I guess they used to milk them. Those are boys, though. You can't milk them, boys. So yeah, just going for a walk with my new haircut. Oh, let's see something else. I think we're gonna go over here and see some cows. Get a move on. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm just trying to give you a little experience on the farm here. Normally I'd be walking with Baloo, the little puppy dog, but man, she's chaotic. I can't really hold the camera and maintain dominance over my dog. Dominance? Is that what I want? No, control. Control of my dog. Ooh, we're getting close to these here cows. I'm gonna introduce you to George first. Again, this is Broken Shovels Farm Sanctuary, where I get the joy of living with these guys. George cow. Gucci goo. Moo me moo. Hi. This here's Dweezil. How you doing, Dweezy? And that's Ebenezer, Scrooge, and Wheezy. Moving on up. Get it? Moving on up. And this here is, I think that's Patrick. Patrick Waugh, from the Colorado Avalanche. It's kind of tough to just have a camera on all the time and talk. It's not really easy. Like you lose your stream of thought, or at least I do. I lose my stream of thought, what I'm discussing. And I think that I'm comfortable with cameras because of being an actor, but I don't know if I need to have prepared content or discussion or topic so that I could stay on topic. But here we go. There's some more moves. Cowsies, come here. Come here, cow. Again, my wife knows the names of every one of these. Oh, a yak. Yak attack. Yak. 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 You guys remember Jim Carrey talking about yaks and stuff? Yak. Yak. Hey there. Oh, looks like I got some people's attention. I got your attention when I did that yak call, the call of the yak. Cow tongue. Abrasive. Wow. I guess I knew that. But maybe you didn't know that.
This is a combination floating crack. A floating crack is a crack in the middle of a windshield not touching any edge. Our technician uses the probe to inspect the brake thoroughly to locate any and all cracks protruding from the brake. After the inspection, he uses a carbide drill bit made specifically for glass. He will only score the windshield to remove any flakes or shards of glass from the impact point. Drilling too deep can ruin the polyvinyl butyrol layer and the repair. The technician found several cracks that need to be tied in, so he uses a torch to slightly heat the windshield before tapping with the probe. The technician is satisfied and can begin the injection process. There are two ways that you can fill the injector with resin. This tech prefers adding resin to the injector before suctioning the bridge to the windshield. He places the bridge, allowing access to the longer cracks for flexing and injection. After securing the feet of the bridge, he tightens down the injector at the impact point. When pressure is applied to the injector, the brake begins to draw in the resin. After pulling a vacuum and adding pressure several times, the technician uses the probe to flex open the crack. Now that the air has been removed, it's time to apply a patch with pit resin. Pit resin has a higher viscosity than repair resin and is designed to help rebuild the surface of the glass. Here, the technician used enough patches to cover all damage. To avoid trapping air pockets in the pit resin, it's important to work out the bubbles. After 5 to 15 minutes of UV light curing, our Clearview technician can begin scraping off the excess with a razor blade. It's time to clean the windshield and polish the pit. You may still notice certain parts of the brake due to refraction of light, but in all repairs, our primary objective is to remove the air from the brake so it can no longer expand, contract, and crack out. We do it right the first time, that's why we can offer a 100% guarantee. This is a combination floating crack before and after the repair.
I'm Heath Heine, the proud owner of Clearview Windshield Repair, and this is Bob Dog Chicken, our mascot. I mean, our CEO. Thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. For more information, click on the following links. Maybe you didn't know that. So yeah, this is actually the walk that I take with Balooly Lou, my monster. But she usually takes off and she runs back to find her mom and eat some hay pellets that are supposed to be for all the goats and all the cows, I think. And my dog just likes to eat that so that she could poop out little hay pellets, I suppose. Over there's another yak. I don't know if you'll see it. See it? And the birds. So this is Broken Shovels Farm Sanctuary. This is where we live. We've been here for a decade, and it's been pretty interesting. Highs and lows, ups and downs, a lot of heartache. When you work with animals, obviously there comes that dreaded time where they are sick and they're dying, and you have to make the choice to euthanize them. And then you cremate or bury or something, and it's just heartbreaking. But the problem is there's so many animals that my wife never really gets the chance to grieve properly. So when she doesn't get the chance to grieve properly, then she has to get right back to work, help the other animals, and then she just carries all that stuff. So then when we have some time off together, it makes it kind of difficult because this stuff comes flooding back. And when she has that moment of rest, she gets the time to reflect, which is, it's needful, but it's difficult to have a relationship in that capacity when somebody is so devoted to their craft, their job, their sanctuary, their animals. I can speak on this because I've run a business for 26 years. And in doing so, I've had many of those times that I'd work 80-hour plus weeks. And I had to learn to curb that and make the company work for me. Not saying that people could do that with a sanctuary, because the needs and the demands are constant, ceaseless. They can't stop. Lest the animals die. So you have to keep feeding them. You have to crack the ice in the water so that they can drink. You have to feed them. So there's really no rest for the wicked, or no rest for the weary. I'm not sure what the phrase is, but God bless them for what they do. You know, they work really hard. They love the animals. And I don't even know if you could hear me well. I should have plugged in my lavalier. I got these lavaliers. But Speaking of lavaliers. Oh man, I wish I would have had a llama here. I'd say we'd talk about llama ears instead of lavaliers. But we're gonna talk about Teddy. Tedders. Teddy is donkey ears. Let's try some different donkey calls. Come here, donka, 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 donka. Hi, baby donkey. They're too preoccupied to pay any attention to me. Hey, there's the wife. See that little go-go? That's my wife over there. She likes robot. Yeah, my wife likes robots, so she drives the Bobcat. Let's go take a look at that real quick. See how she's doing, or where she's taking this. Here we go. Let's flip around. Let's see her. There goes my wife. Deet, deet, deet. All right, man. I guess that's long enough. Oh yeah, I guess you're supposed to do like 8 to 10 minute videos and stuff like that, because what happens when you do original content on YouTube, and it's like 10 minutes long, then they can start to do ad space in the middle of it instead of, and I keep looking over here at myself, I should look over there to you. See, I'm learning, I'm friggin' learning. But if you have like 10-minute videos and stuff like that, then they get to put ad space in the middle instead of just at the beginning or the end. So we're at 8:30 right now. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What are we gonna do now? What do we want to talk about now? I don't quite know. So on this page, hopefully what you'll get is you'll get Heath, quintessential Heath, but you'll have all the capacities, all the different aspects of Heath. I'm a husband, I'm an actor, I'm a Christian, I run my business, starting a podcast with some friends, an author, just wrote a book, but I've got to get that published, and martial artist. So I've got a lot of topics to discuss, and yeah, so I guess I need to take a little bit of time and thought in my video production as to what I'm going to talk about. Again, I hope the audio on this is good enough for viewing. I hope the audio on this is good enough. So we're at 9:45, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh man, God. All right, I guess I'm going to sign out now. Heath Heine, actor extraordinaire. Peace and love and